Welcome to my views and news, another video for you. People say, Sajid, you are down these days because TDF is losing ground. I am down because I am suffering from common cold since yesterday. Uh, Rest assured, I'll report all gains and losses with equal uh, enthusiasm, if enthusiasm is the right word, because obviously this war is not something to cheer about. It should be condemned. It should come to a close. Uh, Firstly, some pro-Tigray activists, journalists are claiming that a jet of Ethiopian Air Force has been shot down. These journalists are backed by government. That is why we're sharing this news. Question is, does Tigray have this capability to hit a jet, a fighter, a bomber? And where did this incident happen? Secondly, Debretsion Gabriel Tigray President spoke today. He said Tigray is the graveyard of invaders. Thirdly, Ahmed Shide, Ethiopian finance minister, was confronted by angry Tigrayan lady. I think it happened in the US. We have a clip for you. And lastly, viewers, some journalists detained more than a month ago have been released, and some are still in prison. Gobazet Sisse, Miaza Mohammed, Asai Derbe were arrested more than a month ago. Two were released today. Firstly, viewers, some Tigray-backed journalists are claiming that an Ethiopian Air Force plane has been shot down by Tigray fighters. And it was shot down on Idiabo front, Shiraro front, you can say. So far, no pictures, no videos, no details shared by these activists. But these activists are backed by the government, Tigray regional government. So, and sometimes they break news before Tigray TV and DWTV. So they receive information from Tigray regional government, from people who are on the ground, officially provide them information, and then they share the information in videos and other formats. So it seems to be an official claim, but we're waiting for evidence. Question is, does Tigray have this sort of military capability to shoot down an Ethiopian or Eritrean Air Force plane? Tigray has mainly three types of air defense systems. Firstly, Tigray forces have man-pads, man-portable air defense systems fired by putting on the shoulder. Accurate if the plane, the helicopter is flying at a low altitude. They can hit targets if target is close and if it is flying at a low altitude. Secondly, Tigray has Zu-23 guns. Again, limited range, short range. Some are deployed in Mekelle and some on other fronts. But again, Zu-23 cannot engage a high-flying drone or a bomber or fighter jet. Thirdly, I think in some cases, Malyutka, Tigray's newly seen missiles can also be used to hit planes, especially if the plane is flying at a very low altitude, and if the missile is at a high altitude, and from there it can hit horizontally, it can hit, I think, Air Force planes, jets. So it can happen. So technically, Tigray does have this capability that it can hit jets, bombers, drones as well. Though drones fly at a high altitude, it's difficult to engage them, and helicopters as well. And I think Tigray shot down at least two planes, visually confirmed, in the first phase of this conflict. One was shot down near Abayadi in central Tigray, and the other was a transport plane shot down close to Mekelle. I think it happened in June 2021, when ENDF and Eritrean forces withdrew from Mekelle, from Tigray. I think a week before that, Tigray forces shot down an Ethiopian transport plane to the west of Mekelle. So Tigray does have this capability, but we're waiting for some visual confirmation. Hopefully in coming hours, some evidence is going to be shared. Secondly, viewers, Debretsion, Gabriel Mikhail, Tigray's president, today spoke a motivational message. He said, Tigray is graveyard of invaders. Whoever attacks Tigray is killed. And he said, history is being written by Tigray forces. We're fighting, laying down their lives, defending each and every inch of Tigray's territory. And he said that the target of this offensive on Tigray by Abiy and Isaiah's forces is Tigrayan. That the two sides want to wipe out Tigrayans. So it's a fight for survival. That is why all Tigrayans, wherever they are, in military or in other fields, they should play their role. So it's a motivational message which the Debretsion, other Tigray leaders, they keep on issuing, they keep on saying. But overall, Tigray is not on the offensive. Tigray is defending its territories. Maybe Tigray could shift gears. So far, it's defending. Thirdly, viewers, Ahmed Shide, Ethiopian finance minister, today was confronted by angry Tigrayan diaspora member. I think it happened in the US because he is in talks with IMF and World Bank in the US. Talks are underway because Ethiopia wants to acquire some loans, grants from World Bank and IMF. And I reported in a video 2 days ago that talks were underway, and Ethiopian State Bank Governor and Finance Minister Ahmed Shide were there. There, an angry Tigrayan lady, I think, confronted Ahmed Shide, and she said that, he said, you are killers. You killed my father. A short clip showing how the lady confronted Ahmed Shide. I think it is the second time that Ahmed Shide has been confronted by Tigrayans. It happened a few months ago as well. Whenever Ethiopian government officials visit abroad, visit US, Canada, Tigrayans confront them. We have seen several times in the past that they were not attacked, but they were confronted by Tigrayans in the US, in Canada, I think as well. We have a clip for you. Watch this clip, then next news story.
Ahmed Shide, Antegedai, you are a killer. You guys are killer. Ethiopian killers here. You killed my dad. Antegedai, litgadil, ለትግራይ ህዝብ ታገኝ መስሏል አታገኝም አንተገዳይ ዞር በል እንዳትነካ. Lastly, viewers, some journalists are being arrested, some are being released. Campaign is ongoing in the Amhara region of Ethiopia. It started around 3 to 4 months ago when government forces launched a crackdown on Fano. Since then, this campaign has been underway. More than a month ago, Gobeze Sisse was arrested. Miyaza Muhammad was arrested. Asai Dirbe, a writer, was arrested. And today, 2 were granted bail. Asai Dirbe is out of prison. Miyaza Muhammad has also been released today. This is the 3rd time that she served some time in prison. She served a prison term for some time. Miyaza Muhammad's 3rd time. Gobeze Sisse has not been released so far. By the way, I do not agree with reporting of some of these journalists. They are overwhelmingly supportive of one or the other ethnic groups. But at least they have the guts to fight. 3rd time that Miyaza had to go to prison. Still, she keeps on speaking. Other journalists as well. What about Dasalin of Fiti magazine in prison? He was put in prison by EPRDF government as well. Now PM Abiy's government too. These journalists, you might not agree with their views, but they are fighting.
If there are no such journalists in Ethiopia, it means that Ethiopian government will have its way, which it is having, but at least there is someone who is challenging the government's narrative. Amhara journalists are under crackdown. It's partly due to Amhara political elite, which is supportive of this crackdown, which wants to silence dissidents in the region. Thank you for watching.